beings and you're fucking abusing. Hi, it's Lauren again. I just always have to go online because if I start talking to the people here, all I do is start realizing that I am not even a human being to them. I saw the doctor today. His name's Dr. Khan, and he didn't listen to me. And he basically interrupted me, so I couldn't hear him. He didn't listen to any details. I told him, like, the part about my lungs, where my lungs don't even, like, move when I'm breathing now, which is a sign that I'm late stage. The same thing as my voice being loud and going in and out. Yeah, that's my lungs shutting down, and nobody cares. They're so busy listening to gossip. Some of them are listening, but I literally asked them to report this, and like a couple people will, but how the hell do they not understand that I am the one being abused? Why the fuck are they allowed to go and train everybody to mistreat me and ignore me? Yet they're gonna literally, and like, it is pissing me off to no end that Jeremy gets better treatment and that everyone's going around and kissing his ass. Congratulations. If you want to kiss his ass, all it shows is that you're not that smart. Sorry. If you don't understand that he's hey, I'm not that smart either. I spent 4 years in his fucking, and I shouldn't have, because he was a fucking user and a manipulator, and he used me. And I'm telling you, do you know how fucking exhausting it is to clean maggots out of people's, and I know I've said it before, but motherfucker, if I'm gonna clean maggots out of your fucking legs more than fucking once, you better fucking not disrespect me, especially when I'm dying. And a big reason I get ignored is because of the drama coming from the fucking men that are supposed to be men. Right, Jeremy? You're a fucking grown-up child. You talk fucking like you're 16-year-old. Like, I don't think that's a good quality in you. It's cute when you're together, but the fact that you used me for years and then fucking manipulated everything is just the most disgusting thing. I just really wish it wasn't real. I'm not feeling good. And I don't know, like, there's nobody here that I feel safe with. I just don't feel safe anymore because I'm not safe. Because they'll be mad at me for the way that I'm responding when they won't even treat my pain. How do you not treat this when someone has collapsed lungs? How do you not treat it? What am I supposed to do? Like, they literally coddle and help people if they help the drug addicts. They make it easy for drug addicts. And I'm not against them, but I am against them getting better treatment than me. I am against people not knowing what the fuck they're saying. I'm trying to, like, not hate them, and my pain is so incredibly bad. It's like the bottoms of my lungs, it's like they're made of, it's like they're hard. I don't know what to do. It hurts so bad and they all ignore my pain. How am I the only one that gets ignored? Why am I the only one that doesn't get help with pain? Why are they allowed to leave? Fuck you, Josie, and fuck you, Dr. Khan. You're a fucking coward. You don't even let your fucking patients speak. The fuck is wrong with you? You fucking sleazy. He's sleazy as fuck. How the fuck do you pretend to be a doctor? Fuck all of you. Seriously. You are going to make sure I get pain control. And if you don't, I'm going to ruin your career. No, you're going to ruin your career. Also, every single person, unless you find out that they have called for me, I want you to make sure that those people who are supposed to be mandated reporters get in trouble, because I don't deserve to fucking sit here and die while other people fucking think it's okay. They'll just think it's okay. Because guess what? They're being trained by a bunch of dipshits like Adriana and fucking Marky. Why the fuck would you have the mean girls? They're the mean girls. Why would they be in charge? Well, maybe because people don't want to see them. That's a good way. Hide them. And then Reggie fucking makes fun of me and rolls his eyes. Now, why would you make fun of your patient? Anyway, I'm not okay. The pain is too strong, and then everybody in the world wants to judge me. It's too strong.
good to see you, man. Good seeing you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
I can't do this.
Thank you so much, bro. You were one of the first people that really welcomed me into town when I got here. You invited me to your birthday party. It was crazy because my background singer, Stacy, Michelle, was scared last year.
I don't want to be me anymore. Like, the pain is too much. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. That birthday party was sick. I think you got up on stage. You guys wrote a song just for it.
I have to take breaks in between talking. I've gotten so fucked over. I've gotten so fucked over. Yeah.
People have to be 6 feet apart, all this bullshit. Yeah, you can't miss like standing. I remember that. Yeah, it was like people standing outside this close in a line outside. And I walked down there and I'm like, everybody get in here. Start following it, and then motherfuckers like, do a picture. I'm like, do you want to come in? Or you want to take fucking pictures? Like, you stand outside, get in here. Come on. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose to even move to Tennessee is just because of it was more open. Like even when I came here, like there was this.
Sorry, honey. I'm not doing too good. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm getting more and more exhausted. And the problem is that if I wake up, I like scream the pain, you know. Message me if you go anywhere. I'm not feeling good, you guys.
So crazy, yeah, because my sister, she lives right by Lamar Dixon. That's where it's at. I've been there to see, like, they do haunted houses up there. They do all kind of, I mean, it's a huge fair. They do like a state. That's pretty much what all these are. They're the middle of, like, what the fuck's going on in California. There's like, there's going to be close to 35,000 people. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that was if it's already, that's what you're scaling. You're already at 28, 29. Oh, you're going to be.
I'm not feeling good, and nobody cares about me anyway, so I should stop fucking even thinking that anyone will. The fact that they left me and they didn't do anything. I really hope that she does something.
I don't know if I've been or not. I've been to some of these places, but we're basically doing these in small towns, middle of nowhere. I'm just trying to. To me, it's kind of an underserved market. This is really what we're just trying to put a specific festival together where, you know, everyone's welcome, but this is for like pretty much people who love America, freedom-loving Americans, want to come have a good time. You know, like my joke has kind of been like, it's okay if you do, but you're probably not going to see a lot of like nose rings and blue hair at these like things. Right. But there will be some excellent people watching. I'm going to predict right now. Yeah, bro, especially Florida, man. They just had a fake tit that washed up on the beach. You see that? No. I don't know if it was in Ocala, but it was somewhere. Well, they washing up on the beach. I got a place there to keep it around the beach. Yeah. Washing right up on the little island I live on. Really? Like several times, yeah. Like, and it's been going on for like 5 years, and now it's getting a little bit worse. Haitians and stuff, like, you know, just like washing up and trucking through the neighborhood. Yeah. They're like, everyone lock their houses down. I'm like, I don't think these people are. Most of them aren't trying to rob people. They're just trying to get the fuck away, like, you know, get in and whatever, you know. It's crazy. Assimilate, yeah. Yeah, we just had We had a border control agent.
People think I'm just always yelling, but it's like sounds like I'm yelling when I'm in the room too. Hi friends, I wish that you guys had more time to talk because I can't lie. I am very broken by every day there's something really bad and it's like I can't take it anymore.
Unfortunately, and I believe the FBI directors even said this.
Like for him to walk away, and that means I have to wait another 2 months to get help, which means I'm gonna die because these people won't even order me a respiratory therapy. He just won't even listen to me. He just says shit about, we have all your stuff. How the fuck do you figure?
It's unfortunately they're gonna do some shit here. They're already plotting it. You know, we got these countries that fucking hate us. Just you know which countries they are. That's why, you know, people are giving shit when I went on Rogan about, you know, how to handle Palestine.
I need you guys to call Adult Protective Services. I need you guys to call and tell them the things that you're seeing in here. You know?
I don't think they should dictate this as policy necessarily. Yeah, well, that was interesting. That was the one thing that this Border Patrol agent said that was kind of fascinating to me. Was like, he said it used to be that it was migrant people coming for the farming seasons. Yeah. And then they would... Which we need. I grew up in apple orchards. I used to pick apples with these people, you know. Yeah. Every season, you know, a lot of them would come up and go back, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was the flow. He said it was like an inflow, outflow. And we need them. Right. We need great migrants. Yeah. I think Trump's spot on. He's like, we want the good ones to come. We love them. They're great. Most of them are, you know, if they're Mexican, South American, most of them are like, you know, Christians, God-fearing. They want to work hard. They want a better life. Like, great, man. Let's figure that out and get them over. But we can't just let motherfuckers just keep cruising across the border. It's ridiculous. Now they're coming from everywhere. It's just, it's insanity. That's what he said. He said now a lot of them are... African, they're from all over. He said the amount of people that are, it's not your Mexican, it's not what you think. Coming from China, yeah. You know, this, that, and the other, which might be great too, but it's like, you know, it's crazy.
You okay?
People come trucking over. Well, every time I go to Canada, I get fucking detained. These people are just like cruising across. Here's a phone. Here, where do you want to go? Let's get you a plane ticket. Like, yeah, I can't even fly a hot chicken from Australia, right? Without doing a half a month of paperwork. Right. But if she's willing to camp out for 4 days, she can fucking pull it off through Yuma. I don't feel like we're beating a dead horse. Yeah. It's like people are either one way or the other. I think they just, right. I feel like people's kind of minds are made up about this shit. Yeah, I kind of think so too. I just worry about this, the effect. It's like, it starts to wear down on people who still have a lot of faith in like the American dream and what America means. Yeah, we might want to make sure, you know.
I'm having a lot of trouble because I'm in so much pain, and then when I don't wear the oxygen, it affects me. But I can't help it. It's hard with my nose. Like it goes up my nose and it hurts.
Yeah, for our working class. Yeah, our HOA has just turned into this shit. Like, or whoever's running our HOA has just gotten out of control. That's what it feels like. You know, people should be able to, you know, like when, you know, growing up in Detroit, the auto industry, and, you know, being very close to my father, had, you know, a dealership and was very successful. All my buddies, you know, their parents worked on the lines and worked for Ford Chrysler, one of the, you know, stamping plants, manufacturing things for cars. And, you know, back then, you know, in the heyday when everything was going on, like, you could work at Ford Motor Company or whatever, GM, and, you know, you had your house was paid for. You had a cottage up north with a boat, you know, maybe a 66 Chevelle or something in your driveway, and like that's, you know, we need to get back to that, but, you know, you got to get things under control with inflation and everything else, because, you know, you call it the Democrats hate, but the Republicans who are cutting taxes, they call it trickle-down economics, because now all the rich are getting richer. It's like, it's kind of part of the American dream. That's how shit works. You want to support capitalism. Yes, there's going to be some bad actors, monopolies that sometimes...
Hate that shit.
Ticketmaster.
Sorry guys, I'm always pooping. And you can talk to me when my eyes are closed. It's just a matter of like, I've got too much stimulation. Let me get my oxygen. I've got too much stimulation and I have to close my eyes so I don't have to feel so much, if that makes sense.
This should not be a career for right. Maybe if you're a manager or something, I get it, but this is where you start off, you know.
You guys, I'm sorry.
We had our first jobs working at Kmart or working at McDonald's or something like this. Is not a place like you go to work to support your family and career. And now all they do is, okay, we're paying $20 an hour. Okay, a Big Mac's fucking $7 now. Nobody wins. Oh, I see what you're saying. They just raise the price of what it is. Yeah, I think you have to pay people a better wage, though. I think.
Absolutely.
In some places it's still like $7 or something. Like, you can't. Someone can't work all day and make $56.
Well, it depends where you're starting, what you're.
Now that's a good point. If you're a high school student, though, then it's totally different. That's a good point.
I picked apples for 25 cents a bushel. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't buying a new moped with that. But, you know, I was having a little money in my pocket, go to the movies, this, that, and the other. And it's just, I believe everybody should make a great wage. It should be treated fairly. But at the same time, if that company's not doing it, fuck them.
Yeah.
Go find another job. Make yourself better. And if you make yourself at the best, whatever it is you do in life, if you're organized, you know, if you make your bed in the morning, start there, and you go to work with a positive attitude, and you try to learn, and you try to better yourself. I don't care what position you're in. I tell everybody that works for me, I want you to make me not be able to get rid of you. And when you come for a raise, I have no choice but to say, hell yeah, you're invaluable.
Wow.
And, you know,
That's the truth, man. That's a good. You're right, bro. If somebody works hard, you cannot afford to lose them.
yeah.
You know, and you won't. You won't, man.
Good people are hard to find and even harder to replace, especially when you're talking business. And that would, I would, you know, I would applaud that even in friendships, you know, anything, not just business.
One of my mentors, he said one time, he goes, if you want to know the cost of hiring somebody expensive, hire somebody cheap. It was something like that.
Yeah, and I would say the same thing. As you know, it's so easy to hire someone.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard to fire. So this is why when you go to college, I told my son, I tell the friends, nieces, nephews, and things, I'm like, you want an intern. At whatever level, whether it's high school, whether you go to college, whatever it is, whatever you want to do, you need to start and you need to intern because that company's vetting you, you know, to hire you. They want to see what type of fuck up you are, if you are at all. They want to see what you know. Are you able to learn new things, move on, you know, because, you know, getting a good job, like it's pretty easy to hire someone. So you go through this vetting process to try and get them, but firing people, fucking tough.
Yeah. There's so much protection and stuff for employees and stuff, which in some places there should be, but yeah.
Oh, even here in Tennessee, we got the, you know, just for people that work with me and you know, people on the farm and whatnot, it's just, we got things posted everywhere because you have to, you know, because
Yeah.
they can read workers' rights and it's crazy. You know, my thing is like, I would like to work out different things with different people, and at some levels we do, but we got to go by the book. It's like people can't work over 40 hours a week without being paid overtime. I don't do anything that's not by the book. I'm sure Uncle Sam's already got their fucking eye on me pretty good.
Oh,
I'm like,
sure.
I've been audited before, and all my shit's in order, and I do everything strictly by the book, you know.
Yeah, you seem like somebody they're gonna catch.
Yeah. Oh, they want to catch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they've been digging out, especially now.
Yeah.
Like, what about Trump? They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna check your shit out. So it scares the fuck out of me what they're doing to that guy right now.
I know with Trump, like, yeah,
Horse.
I know. A lot of these
horse shit.
the lawsuits,
I think it's the 8th Amendment, you know, unusual punishments and excessive fines. It's one of the amendments, I think it's number 8. It's like, yeah, I think, you know, OJ got, you know, convicted of a civil suit for murdering a person or two. I think he was $30 million. Trump, there's no victims of this alleged inflating his, you know, value of his companies, obtained loans. Everyone got paid back. Everyone said they would do business with him again. And they're like, yeah, you owe us $450 million, and we're gonna start taking your shit. Yeah, they're gonna spark a fucking civil war.
Oh,
that's the part that I start to worry about is at a certain point, especially if there's like election trees and whatever. If they're real, at what point is the scale just like people are like, fuck
Yeah.
it, you know?
And there's some pretty radical people on both sides. You know what I mean? I'm pretty staunch Republican, very conservative, mostly fiscal. I've always said, you know, I'm way more liberal in you know, in personal things. You know, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you want to dress up like a fucking woman. Shit. You know, I'll draw hard lines like, no, motherfucker, you shouldn't be in the fucking bathroom, you biological male. Women's bathrooms are playing in sports. Like, by the way, what the fuck is Planet Fitness thinking? Do you see that shit? Oh my gosh.
What is
I have
it?
the story right. It just happened. It was just end of last week, and I think they lost $1 billion market share already. It's only going to get worse this week. So there was a biological male in the women's locker room.
Mhm.
I guess there was a little girl in there, and a lady took a picture of that biological male was trans, shaving, posted it. Planet Fitness kicked her out for taking the picture. And then somebody at the company, I was a COO or somebody, put out a statement like about doing
I can't
an inclusive environment. Planet Fitness is like, Planet Fitness Try fitness dick in your mouth.
Planet Fitness. Try fitness dick in your mouth. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to anything else. But if I'm just sitting here and chilling and not really talking, it doesn't mean I'm not here. It just means I'm suffering.
If this is, you shouldn't then allow children and adults in the same locker room, because that's if there's a child in there, that's
if a
extremely.
lady's with her dog or something. Who cares? Like, I mean, this dude wants to work out at Planet Fitness. Go for it.
Right.
Nobody cares. No, you're not going in the fucking woman's locker room and shaving your neck.
Yeah, zoom in on the dude.
Come on, man. What the fuck?
I agree, bro.
What the fuck is going on?
But then here's what. Why should they just have a?
If you look at that and go like, no big deal. Like, just stay the fuck out of my space, dude. My private spaces. Out in public, I can deal with anybody. That's, I'm a freedom-loving American, and unfortunately, that means there's a lot of weird shit that can happen. I'm cool with that, but my private spaces stay the fuck away from me.
But so where does somebody like this? They just go to the men's room. Then you're thinking, wow. I guess I wonder if you're like, they should just have a separate room then for like.
Yeah, you want to create an inclusive place? Here, create your fucking non-binary.
I agree.
Whatever that shit is.
Have one extra restroom, then that's for trans people. But then you're gonna get to the point where somebody's like, well, then we need a that is part of the road that you go down when you go down that kind of stuff. But yeah, I agree, dude. This would be so. And if you have a child in there, it's like I was at the airport in Los Angeles, and there's a gender neutral restroom, and a kid went in, and then a guy went in, and I'm just like. Or maybe not a kid, but probably 12, you know. But it just, part of me is like,
I don't care if it's just my grandmother and her friends hanging out. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. What are you doing? Cut it out.
Yeah.
Just cut it out.
Well, they just had, Caitlyn Jenner was just talking about this.
Caitlyn Jenner kind of gets it.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks.
How you guys doing? Nobody's talking. It's okay. I'm gonna listen to this anyway.
Sports.
Are you sorry if I change it? I said I'm sorry if you're watching it. Jay-Z sued with Diddy. I'm tired, but it's like my pain is so bad.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? This fine? Well, I mean, didn't we just leave here? I'd like to come back on here. It's 8:13, Sunday, December 8th, 8:13 p.m. And this just in. Jay-Z has been named. He has been named in a lawsuit against P. Diddy. Now, interestingly here, this lawsuit already.
I can't even believe this man can get away with what he's doing.
Like 2 months ago, this lawsuit was already filed. And it was the lawsuit that named, it was Busby, Tony Busby. It was the lawsuit that named a 13-year-old Jane Doe plaintiff. So, let me pull it up. I have it here. Yeah, look at this. Sean Combs, Daddy's House Recordings, Bad Boy, Bad Boy, Bad Boy, Bad Boy, and look at that. Doe's 1 through 10 and Sean Carter. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see up here, this is the first amended complaint. Like I told you earlier, this is an amendment to a lawsuit that has already been filed. Okay. Defendant, okay, so I think, yeah, okay. Wow, look at this. First paragraph. Defendant Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, PD. Love. I'm gonna call him that though. That's fake news to me. Along with his longtime friend.
I love you guys. I'm sorry.